What's up YouTube? It's Matt with the Matt Out Here YouTube channel. Today I'm out here at the Hill Country State Natural Area in Bandera, Texas, and I'm going to be doing a couple hikes here and exploring. Come along with me. I hope you'll enjoy this footage. I hope you'll enjoy the park, and let's get after it. All right, y'all. So this park is about 6,000 acres. It's huge, and it's a state natural area. It's not necessarily a park. And that's because it's more remote. So you could actually bring horses out here and you could do some really primitive camping. But for the most part, you're out here, you're on your own, and you're exploring. So it's a little different. They've got tons of trails here. They all kind of intertwine and interweb. I'm not too familiar with this park. I have been out here one other time, and I ended up not even finding the trail that I wanted to hike on. So I hope today brings better luck, and hopefully we get to see the West Peak Overlook trail, which will give us a whole lookout over the natural area. So come along with me, and let's see what this adventure entails. All right, y'all, we are off. I'm starting off on the Spring Branch Trail, which is gonna link me over to the West Overlook Trail. And it's a beautiful day in September here. We've got some nice warm weather, not hot, and really just a nice breeze. We do have a lot of sunlight today, but for the most part, I didn't get out here too early. It's about 12 o'clock, and we're gonna do just a midday hike since the sun's not killing us today. But let's get going. Watch out for horse poop on the trail, y'all. There's a lot of it. The dung beetles are working hard today. There's got to be at least a dozen or more in there. Something got our buddy here. So like most of the parks that you've seen me visit, which really haven't been too far apart, all in the same general area of the Texas Hill Country, the rock has primarily been this limestone, which is just clustered with fossils, and it's all ancient seabed. So most of these trails at these parks and places I've been visiting, they're all very similar, and they're all linked to this limestone bed. As I was walking along, this caught my eye, but check out this neat fossil right there, embedded in this rock here. This cluster of fossils in here. And looking over here, I see another one. This smooth, round rock here. right there. You can see this this also was a fossil. So the entire trail is ancient seabed, like we've been seeing at all the other parks. And it's all fossils and old coral reefs and ancient seabed, so really neat. So when I was researching this park, something that caught my attention was one of the videos on YouTube. There was a guy biking, and he was going pretty quick, and as he was on the trail, a mountain lion darted out in front of his bike and crossed the trail. So I'm definitely in mountain lion country out here. We've got a nice steep climb ahead of us, but in terms of wildlife, probably not going to see much on the trail today. We're out here kind of later in the day, so everything should be bed down, and in terms of seeing a mountain lion, that's going to be just rare. Probably comes out, or she hunts at night only, and they're probably going to stay as far away from people as they can. Look at this neat lizard. He's gray bluish. Check out this beautiful view. The views are only going to get better from here. We are slowly gaining in elevation now. Look at that magnificent view of the Texas Hill Country. This is what it's about, folks. All right, y'all. That's where we're headed, right there. That is the West Peak Overlook. Now, last time I was out here, could not find the trailhead. I asked the lady last time. She said people get real confused and they get turned around. I asked her again. She said they're working on getting a new sign out here. But hopefully I can find it today. Hopefully I can make my way up there. I just saw people from down here up there, so I know it is doable. But me not being familiar with this area, we'll see what happens. Look at this cluster of Texas Sacoista here on the hillside. It's there's definitely an abundant amount of it here. And something else I'm seeing a lot of is in terms of grasses, little blue stem, and then side oaks grama. We've got a tall stalk here off this Texas Sacoista. It's probably 18 or 20 feet tall. It's amazing what these plants can do out here, especially given the scarcity of water. Texas is typically in a drought, and we're just coming out of a very hot summer, so pretty impressive. I have not seen these lizards at all at the other parks. They're very different. I don't know if it's some of the previous lizards that have just molted their skin off, but not seen these lizards here this summer. It's getting steep, y'all. Look at all these layers of sedimentary rock that have formed over millions of years here. All right, so I found the trailhead right here, and the West Peak Overlook Trail is a sharp left turn going straight up here. And to my right is the Spring Branch Trail, and if you were to go straight is the Spring Branch Trail. And that right there will take you back down towards the parking areas and loop you back to where you need to go. But last time I must have turned too soon. I had taken another right trail, but it looped onto another trail and it never connected me up to this ridge. So hopefully I'm right here. Hopefully this is the way, but to be continued. Let's keep going, y'all. The trail is supposed to get really steep here, from what I saw. and what I read. So here we go. All right, y'all, we made it. Got a nice little bench up here. Look at that view. It's incredible. Just sit here for a moment, soak up some sun. Look at that. That's incredible. It's so quiet out here. Like I said, just a beautiful day in September. The sun's warm today, but not hot. There's really nobody out here. I'll have to look this plant up later. It's got little blue-like berries. I'm not going to use the word blueberries out here. Eat these and they could be poisonous. But curious what kind of plant this is. Definitely be a little careful up here if you decide to pull off the trail or stop to take a snack bite anywhere, because there's a lot of cactus pretty much on the trail in some areas, but right off the trail you could easily get poked. So now this is the highest spot on the peak here. And this is a loop trail, so the way I came in is not the way I'll come out. I'll loop back around and connect just to that small path I took that sharp left on, and then I'll continue back towards the parking lot. So from here at the top of the overlook, we're standing at 1,868 feet of elevation. And from here you can spot the Medina River Valley, some of the distant ranch lands, and rolling plateaus that stretch toward Bandera and beyond. And on a clear day like today, the horizon feels endless, honestly. This is honestly a relatively short climb, but it is very steep, and in the summer with the heat, it can be unbearable. This is definitely a park you want to make sure you bring enough water to, and make sure that you're either hiking in the early part of the day or in the later part of the day towards sunset. But just know this park is crawling with critters at night. The lady at the front desk mentioned there is a feral hog problem here, and I did mention that mountain lion that was spotted out here. So I wouldn't want to be hiking out here at night, but that's just me. But you know, I wouldn't want to hike out here in the middle of the day. I think that's extremely dangerous in the summer. So this trail is about 1.2 miles long, and it usually takes around an hour to hike the whole thing, down and back. It's a steep climb, and although we're at 1,868 foot of elevation, the elevation you end up climbing to get up here is it's a little over 500 feet. So it's not too bad compared to a lot of the more strenuous hikes out there. This is the fourth bench I've seen on the trail, so there's definitely a lot of opportunities for breaks up here. And this entire overlook is just amazing, and there's plenty of stops to just collect amazing views at. If you're looking for a great photo opportunity, I would say this is it. All right, y'all, we're back at the first bench that we started at, and we finished the loop, and I'm gonna head back down to the main trail. All right, y'all, I'm gonna show y'all some footage from my last time out here when I did get lost, and I'm gonna show y'all the Spring Branch Trail as well as the Wilderness Trail, which is the point where I realized, hey, I'm lost and I need to turn back around. And I ended up coming back here, never found this trailhead, and I just ended up going back to the car after a couple rounds in here, not figuring out where I was. So enjoy this footage, and yeah, we'll take it from there. All right, y'all, that's a wrap on this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. This really is a hidden gem out here in the Texas Hill Country. Not a lot of people out here, and a great place to grab some pictures and do a nice, not too strenuous hike. It is steep coming up here, but it's not a long hike. So, like I said, maybe an hour or so, and you can get up here and get out and enjoy a snack up here and just relax. So if y'all like this video, definitely like, comment, subscribe. It helps the channel a lot, and I'll see y'all in my next one. All right, y'all, take care.